Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome
Let's
to the
uh,
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
let's let's recover
If
from our
your
last video,
vehicle
shall
has been
we? If you
wrecked,
was
please visit
with us in our last video, you would have seen that we had a bit of an accident at the end. We parked our rental vehicle a little bit too high. We couldn't get into it. We flew back there and we crashed. Well, not crashed, but we just had a bit of a nightmare. So we're gonna go and recover everything now. We're gonna go to the hangar. I don't know what's kind of happening with my character at the moment. Kind of like, hey, how are you? Let's stick that on. Let's put the undersuit on first. Let's jump out the hangar. Seem to have frozen in a weird position. And I don't really know why, so it's all good. Alright, we don't have this ship much longer. We only need it for like another hour. Possibly another hour or two. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this. We're going to see if there's a contract available. We might fix our arm as well. We're going to do offers. We want to do an investigation, and there's no investigation, which is a bit sad, but that's okay. Fine. Oh, our hand is definitely doing weird things. Okay. I don't know what it's doing up there. It's kind of weird. It's like a T-pose. Do you ever remember the T-pose that the AI used to just sit in a random T-pose? This is the hey, how are you doing pose. All right, let's do this. All right, so contact arc. Why is my hand still there when I'm flying?
You are clear to launch.
Come on. Come on, that's not right. I'm not going to fly with my hand there like that, am I? I am. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll go for this view here, I guess, then. Alright, so we're in Port Tresla. Maybe it's bright and the sun's in my eyes, I'm not sure. Okay, okay, I've got another arm. All good fun. Right, we are going to...
Thank you. And please visit again.
It was 13 we're going to, the depot 13. So we're going to head down here first. And we're going to go and pick all of our gear up. It's actually going to make us go to Microtech first, but that's okay, we can do that. It's going to tell us that Microtech isn't available. Because it's going to tell us that it's actually too far for us to go. So I think what we're going to have to do, instead of this... Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's going to tell us it's too far. So what we have to do is what we do before. We have to cancel this. We're going to have to go to like an OM marker. So we just find one on the horizon over here somewhere. Oh, actually, wait. What is that? No, that's not the right one. I thought that could have been the right data center there. It's actually not. We want an OM marker. Wow. Get back down towards the planet. What's this one here? Okay, that's Ghost Hollow. It's not that one. It's definitely not that one. We don't want to go there. We're going to head over here. We want to be as quick as we can. We don't really want to waste any time here. So we're going to spool up. We'll do OM3. Doesn't matter which one, just any one. All right, almost at 2 million. Now we can go to the maps. We can go to 13. So it's the depot that we want. Wow, okay, so it's still not going to allow us to go down there. It wants us to go to Microtech first. Okay. Little bit strange there. All right, not really much I can do about that one. I need to... All right, let's figure this out. We've wasted so much time on this for no reason. Let's cancel this. The game's being really buggy for some reason. Oh, there we go. It's there. All right, perfect. All right, let's get down here. As for the visual bug, we'll just ignore that. We'll leave it. So this is the view that you can go into to be able to check, which is amazing, by the way. If you understand like how cinematic this game can be, how you can create these just absolutely incredible moments. Stunning, absolutely stunning. And yet in the same breath, we've got a hand, which isn't even our hand, it's just another hand. I'm quite interested to know if I go down here, are they going to be... Are they going to respawn? Or is it going to be empty? Like, is it going to be bodies? Can I go in there and, like, get another 100k? I don't want to, but I was just curious. Alright, there's all my ships down there. Alright, let's go full speed. We're going to turn off quantum travel because it's just far too much to be able to focus on. We're going to boost in. Some decent speed going. Oh. Want to make sure we... Oh, crap. Okay, so that view's messed up. I don't think we can actually fix it either. We can't. We can't actually do anything with this view at the moment because we're in our ship, so... Okay. I am going to fix those keybinds. I will do it after this series. I will sit down. I will work out all of my little keybinds. I'm going to get my new joysticks. I decided to go with a Virpil. I'm going to go with a Virpil Constellation Alpha Prime. They seem like the ones I want to go with. So now the problem is if I do this, I'm only looking at the side of my ship. I'm not actually... I'm going to just have to land this. Well, the good news is I don't actually even... Like, when I land this, I don't need to land it in a perfect way. I just need to... Just kind of need to put it down. In fact, maybe I don't even need to put it down. Maybe I can just kind of stay here and chill. What happens if I do this? What happens if I get out now? If I press I, am I close enough to get the inventory of the local? Or I am. Interesting. Okay, weapons. I don't even need to land. Okay, so in terms of weapons, what do I not want to take with me? I do not want to take throwables. Can't stand them, so we're going to move all of that across to the ship. Go to other, nothing there. Go to sustenance, nothing there. Utility, yep, we'll take all of that. Ammo, yep, we'll take all of that. Nothing under vehicles. Under clothing, there's a medical gown. Okay, we really don't care for that. Armor. Armor is next. So in terms of armor, what we're looking for is, we'll get rid of everything else. We just want helmet. Alright, there's all the helmets, so we'll move those across. Then we're going to go for core, because there's loads of core. I'm going to put us at 57%. There's no backpack. We've got everything else that we needed, so now it's just a case of arms and legs. So I guess we can go for some legs. Dust-ups are pretty good, we'll do that. We'll move what we can. There's going to be a load that we can't, and that's absolutely fine because we're at 100% now, so that's cool. Alright, so we've loaded up what we can get. We don't actually need to go down there anymore. We need to enter our pilot seat. Now we can actually head up. So we're going to start climbing. We'll stick on the cruise control as we're heading up. And then we're going to F2 this. And now we want to go to SMO 18. We're going to route to there. Once let's go to Microtech first, which is actually not ideal. Because it's not going to allow us to do that, so... Alright, it's going to be a bit of a difficult one for us. Let's have a look. So trying to see where we currently are and where we actually want to go. We want to go behind us to the left. Okay. So knowing that we want to go behind us to the left, let's cancel that. And let's try and have a look, shall we? We're going to come out of cruise control. We're going to try and swing this 180 degrees. Go back into quantum mode. There's Port Tresla. We don't want to go there. But we need to go a little bit higher because we're still in the atmosphere. In fact, I have a feeling once we get out of the atmosphere, maybe now, Maybe now if I try and route there, it might let me. No, it's still... I wish you could, like, remove one of these or just focus on the endpoint and cut out one so you don't have to go there. See, it's making us go to Microtech, and we don't want to do that, so... Because there is no Microtech, so... Yeah. Unfortunately... Nothing we can do about that. Alright, that means... that the only thing we can do... is just literally look around and see if we can find it. So there's a data center there. Logistics depot. Right, well we know it's two places quite close together like this. So it's going to be there. Perfect. Alright. You kind of learn after a while. You get the hang of it. Alright, this is going to take us down to get our gold. A little bit nervous because of how buggy the server's been at the moment, but with that being said, we just need to get on with it. We've got 1.95 on us. We've definitely got another 100k on us at the moment, so we're at 2 million. We sell everything we've got. If we head down here, we can see the facility there. We're unfortunately, again, we need to reset the camera. I know there is a button to reset the camera. I don't actually know what it is. And if I just randomly press buttons, I'm worried I'm going to break something. So I kind of don't really want to do that. Also now I'm totally lost where I'm going to be going. It's down there, okay. Alright, let's do this. So we're going to head in. We're nice and close. No idea where that land is. Someone's actually down there already. Is that the guy from before still there? That's cool. Alright, this is one of the final runs we're going to be doing today. 3 kilometers up. Getting ready to come down and land. Okay. So given the angle that we're coming in at, I'm going to try and straighten up a little bit. And then we're going to put our landing gear down. We're going to put our landing gear down. There we go. All right. Okay, now I don't know if we can land it like this. I don't even want to try, to be honest with you. Too many keybinds. I really hope they overhaul the UI menu for the keybinds. It would be lovely if they would give us the search bar and the ability to find some of the stuff that we need. This is cool. Alright, we're going to come in now. Nice and easy. And we're just going to place it down here for now. I don't want to mess about too much. Keep it nice and clean. And we're down. Turn off our engine. Now, again, it would be really nice if I could move this, or rotate this view. I can't, unfortunately. I guess I could press, I can go into options, look at my keybinds. Cam, okay, advanced field of view, reset view, AD. So AD requires advanced camera mode, which is F4. put F4 and then the top one there. So if we wanted to reset our view, and I was pressing the right button, I need to... Oh. Hi. Okay. Maybe F4 and that together? Ah. Ah. Okay. So that's interesting. Oh. Okay. Cool. So then, okay, that does that and that. That reset. Ah. All right, well. That's cool. Now I just need a way to... Ah. Now all I need a way to do is rotate. So I can... I didn't know I could do this. And then that... Which resets it? That one resets it. Okay, cool. That's cool. Good to know. Okay, I've just learned some new keys. So I'm holding down F4. If you hold down F4... Let me just go into the menu and I'll show you what I did there because I just learned something new. So I'm holding down F4, which is my advanced cam. All right, so now I'm on advanced cam by holding down F4. I'm then using these buttons, which is field of view in and out. And then this is reset view. So this is what I'm using. There's a few other things here as well, which is load save, different views. So load save, okay. Clear current save. Offset Y, X, okay. And then Z offset, page up, page down. So it's all of these buttons. So this is all your camera over here. Once you've got this pressed down. So no, that's what I was doing. All right, anyway, I digress. Let's, we're still waving to the locals who are not waving back. Let me see if I can, okay. I'm not really sure what to do with his hand. I'm expecting to randomly die for no reason in a minute. It's actually pretty good parking, to be fair. There's no one around. It's pretty quiet. We should be easily able to pick up our gold. I wonder if this will fix me. Okay, no it doesn't. Okay, random. We're going to select our location as the Andromeda. We have a lot of space, there's a lot of gold. We're going to fill this up. And away we go.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Literally. With the hand. Okay. Let's head out. All right. Hi. Let's take this back, shall we? I think the only thing to do at the moment would literally be to backspace. Let's take off. Nice and easy. Boost up. Cruise control on. Good to go. And let's see if the nav works. I mean, we don't really need it, but we're going to see. Can we get to New Babbage without going to Microtech? Yes, we can. Very nice. All right, cruise control off. Boost on. And now we can spool. Setting up our quantum. Get over to that spaceport and get down to that TDD. This gold sold. And whilst we're there, we'll run around and sell everything else as well. All right, so as always, looking at where we're going, we can see the spaceport there, and we just need to try fly towards it. Okay. Nice, relaxing way to earn $500,000. And as I promised in the last video, if you're watching, today is the day. Today is the day that we are going to buy the Drake Vulture. All right, let's contact ARC. See if they got a spot for us. Nope. No landing spot.
Please proceed
There
to
we go.
signed landing bay.
Where
Request
is
has already been granted.
where is that signed landing bay, please, sir? I'm kind of here already. They just leave it too long to tell you. It's going to be one of these anyway, so I kind of feel right heading down here. There it is, Hangar 12. All right, cool. You know where we're going now. Hangar 12. Whoa, bit of lag, bit of lag. Okay. Gonna level off quickly. Then we're just gonna nice and gently. Landing gear's gonna go down. We don't want to take any risk. Okay. Happy days. Again, these hangars, they're a lot bigger than they look. You think, oh, I can't quite make it in, but they're actually really good. So, and the other thing we can do, if we set a camera angle, so actually this would be a good idea for us right now. If we hold down F4, we can then start to move, for example, like this, or like this, and then we can also start to, we've got to kind of rotate those axes to find out where we should be. Right, that's not right. Okay, so we want to kind of be over like that. but then we want to come back.
Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
So what I'm trying to do at the moment is bring the camera. Can't remember the controls, but anyway, we can set the camera so we're over the top of it. That's what I'm trying to do here. And the idea is that I can then fly in like this, nice and easy. Probably shouldn't be messing about while I've got all this gold on me. Also, for whatever reason, it's frozen. Oh. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you do not mess about. It's frozen. None of the buttons are working.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
It's really not, though, is it? I feel like maybe I'm stuck. Oh. Okay. What was that I just did? Okay, now I can move again, so that's interesting. And I'm in this kind of view, which is not the view I want. I don't know, I'm stuck in a weird mode. I need to figure this out. There we go. Okay, let's not do that again. Let's just pretend that never happened.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Too risky. But yeah, you need to play about with the camera modes, and it's one of those things that I really struggle with. There are just so many keys in this game, and you'll find it yourself. You will. A Stream Deck is really helpful, but you have to take the time. You have to spend the time to program it all and set it all up. And that is what I haven't done. I've set everything up as I've needed it. Oh, I'm going into a dogfight. Quick, let's set up the controls for dogfighting. And that's kind of how I started, and probably how you'll start. There's just far too many controls. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's yeah. Anyway, all good fun. Where are we? We're at 1.4. Nice.
The Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology.
Oh, there's another player there.
Creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
And this is what worries me about PvP as well, when you watch the glitching that goes on here. Now, it's actually not too bad in PvP, but with a lot of people on these servers at the moment, this is why we're waiting for what's called server meshing. The server meshing won't come until the new inventory system comes in. The new inventory system is coming in the next big update. So we have the next big update to bring in inventory. There's going to be a whole series of bugs that's going to throw up, because we're actually changing the complete foundations of how a lot of this game is played, because of the cargo system and things like that. So there'll be bugs.
Stand clear of
So they'll have to
passengers.
introduce they fixed all the major bugs. I mean, there's still a few, as we've seen. There's still a few bugs now. But I think the challenge, and this is the thing, is that there's going to be bugs, and that's fine. They're going to break things. They're going to update things. They're going to break things. It's going to happen. But what I expect to happen right now is we're going to see the next update, which is going to be 3.23.2. That's going to be cargo. Then there'll be a load of bugs that will happen, and we'll get all those bugs fixed, and we'll get the performance issues, and that'll happen. Then we're going to have version 4. And version 4 is going to be a load of new updates. We're going to see the pyro jump system. We're going to see loads of updates into the game, loads of new things that are going to happen. But again, when that comes in, it's going to break the game. We've also got Squadron 42 that's going to release, and that's also bringing in a lot of features from that are being brought into the game. So there's kind of a lot of stuff coming in, and every time something new comes in, it breaks the current system and it affects the performance. So they need to stabilize the performance, they need to fix the bugs. And so it's kind of like this dance between creating, the tech that they promised and fixing the system as they go. It's been 12 years so far, and some people might go, but 12 years is a long time, and it's been $700 million, and $700 million is a lot of money. But The reality is $700 million is a lot of money to an individual person, but to a game studio, a AAA game studio on the cutting edge of what's being built, that's not actually that much. It's not a lot. And also, 12 years is standard. A lot of games, they cook for many, many years just behind the scenes. And this is all being built with people using it, and the data's being fed back to improve. And so I love what they've built. I love this world. I love everything about it. And yeah, the bugs are frustrating, but they're part of the journey and they're part of the process. And so I think you can learn to accept them and not get frustrated by them. It'll serve you really well, especially if you're going to jump into this. With that being said, thanks for coming for my TED Talk, and let's go. All right, we have 1.4 million. We are now, I think, at what, 2.2? Yeah, we are 2.2. Now, something we didn't do. And it's okay, it's not a problem, but we didn't dump all the gear off the ship. We were meant to dump all the gear off the ship. We could sell it all here. We didn't do that. It's okay. It's fine. We'll do it when we go back. We'll sell it next time we come down. Then that's fine. All right. Down here. We'll do one more gold run. We'll drop all the stuff off we've got. And then I think... yeah, we're pretty good. We're almost there. Just double check. We're at 2.1 now. We'll be at 2.2 when we sell everything. We're at 2.4 with the next gold run. So we need to do 2 more gold runs. 2 more gold runs. So let's just take a moment whilst we're in the train and have a look. We're going to go to vehicles. We're going to go to, not my fleet, sorry. We're going to go to vehicles. Oh, we need to log back in. It's okay. If we don't do that, it's fine. We don't need to log in to do this. We just go to the main website and we can just go to all vehicles. We're going to buy. We want to buy what's called a Vulture. So the Vulture is 2.6 million and we've got to go to Lawville to get it. 2.6 million Lawville to get it. So that's what we're going to do. We can also have a look, if we're going to buy, what other ships are available at that price point. Now we just wait until we get here. We don't want to miss the train and go somewhere else. But yeah, for that sort of money, for 2.6 million, what can we buy? Well, let's have a very quick look, shall we? So the next step for me in this game is going to be some sort of VR headset. A bit like what you did with No Man's Sky. Playing this game in VR will be incredible, I believe. All right, let's have a look. So we mentioned there 2.6, right? So look at the price. What are we going to get around the 2.6 mark? So we could buy a Hawk, a Vulture. We could buy our Drake Cutlass Black. We could actually buy that now. We have enough to buy the Cutlass Black right now, but we're not going to do that. Because we want, and we could, that would be a good, that from a 0 to hero, buying that's solid. It's a good purchase right there. But the reason I want the Cutlass, the reason I want to get the, like I mentioned to you, and I actually want to get both ships, you know? I want to get the Vulture because you can't rent the Vulture and we need this to be able to get these high-end salvage missions. At which point we should hopefully get some cargo. And then we can start doing these salvage missions. And getting all of this stuff, and this is very therapeutic. I really want you to experience this, and then we're starting to save up then and get towards the bigger items. So, I guess 4.2 million, get the Freelancer Max, not a bad shout. That's 120. That's 8 million for the next jump though. That's a big jump there. And then we're coming up to the Caterpillar, which is 12 million. But then if you're going to do the Caterpillar for 12 million, surely you're better off just getting the whole sea for 16 million. And then you're just, so much you can do at that point. But the 18.9 million to get the C2, this is a phenomenal ship. Really incredible ship. it's definitely something we want to work towards. So we have that. We'll keep that just out the way there. That's kind of our aspiration. And I would say that in this game, the key that I've learned to this game is to always have something to do. What is your next objective? Is it a ship? Is it reputation? Is it to create some content? Is it to have an experience? Maybe you want to get together with some friends and go and blow some stuff up. Maybe you want to do some missions together. Maybe you just want to go and chill out on a planet somewhere, mine some rocks. Whatever it is you decide you want to do. Maybe you want to create some guides to help people on YouTube. Whatever it is. Just plan that strategy around it so that you've always got that goal, because otherwise you just end up wandering around for no reason, and that's fine too, if that's kind of what you want to do. This game is designed to entertain you, and it definitely does that.
Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this is your
Alright, here we go, up to Hangar 12. Now we must remember before we take off. We must remember to drop the inventory. Okay. So we can move all of that across to New Babbage. That's gone now. Just check there was no filters on when we did that. No, we're good to go. That's the wrong way. Alright, we're going to go and do another gold run. Back up to SMO 18.
You are clear to launch. You are clear to launch.
Happy days. Oh, there we go. So that's 3. Ah, and that's 6. Okay, so these are 2 that I've already set. That's cool. Now I can see myself getting out there like that. I can hold F4 and press number 3, and then I'm there like that, which is pretty cool. And if I want to, I can hold F4 and do that to reset it. Nice. Okay, I understand the controls now. Let's head up. Oh, there's a ship there. We're not going to hit that. Be very careful. So we know what we're going to do now. We're heading straight up to get out of the orbit. Because once we've done that, then we're going to... Oh, don't forget to take your landing gear up. It's the second time I've done that today. Alright, get some speed up. Also, we can make sure that the engines have boost. They're recovering a lot quicker now. So use that boost up. Get into a place where we can quantum, which is now. Look back down and to the right. Remember, it was down and to the right. We're looking for the 2 markers very close to each other. So underneath us here, 2 markers. There we go. Is that them? No. Oh no, was that the data center? That's New Babbage, isn't it? So... yeah, that was the data center. No, we don't want to go there. That's not right. There's a comm array. We don't need that. Oh, there they are. Is it not? I thought it was these 2. Or was it these 2? Ah, there it is. We're learning. Let's jump in. Little things to keep an eye on. For some reason, my speed keeps resetting. I've got it set to a slider on my joystick. You can see as I move it up and down. But it does make a difference. It keeps setting itself. So maybe I'll go from an absolute position to a relative one. See if that makes a difference. Sometimes it is just trial and error. There's no. You can look at all the videos. There's the incredible guides. I've actually got one myself on keybinds. Talks to you all about keybinds, so you can learn what other people use. But at the end of the day, it actually doesn't matter what other people use. What really matters is what you use. And so that comes down to your own muscle memory. Whatever you decide works well for you. Because what works for me isn't necessarily going to work for you. I can give you a guidance and some ideas of some basics. But some of the controls, you just have to figure them out for yourself. And yeah, that's why it really helps to understand a keybind menu and spend some time in there. And if you're going to stick to a profession, you'll kind of get to a point where you'll master it. You'll figure it out. You'll figure out what works, what doesn't. You'll get frustrated. And then you'll set the cameras up and everything to make them right. And you'll probably do a much better job than me. And I've imagined some of you will come back into the comments and say, God, Steve, you're such a noob. You know, it was so easy. You just needed to press this button. And yeah. That's the beauty of this game. There's so much to do. All right, landing gear down. The other thing you can do, and I mentioned this before, is you can actually remove the slowdown. In fact, let's go ahead and we're going to do that right now. So if we go ahead and press escape options, and here, I believe you do this in, I don't even think it's in keybinds. I believe it's in game settings. So in audio, we turned down the ship noise. I can turn that back up now. In controls, I think it's in controls. I might be wrong. Comms, no. Okay, so, oh yes, so comms, VoIP and head tracking, mute microphone. Make sure you select yes. If you do not do this, you will just be transmitting your voice. This should really be disabled as standard. But if you're running around, a lot of people that start the game, they run around and they're literally just talking normally to their partner or to a friend or whatever. And so yeah, be very aware of that. All right, so what we're looking for, and I don't know where this is, might be in here somewhere. Yes, here it is. Speed limiter default. Proximity assist defaults on. Disable whilst boosting G-Safe. Okay, HOTAS frost invert toggle. Okay. Space brake engages boost. We are looking for, I'm going to keep going down. So we're looking for landing gear. So not through targeting or any of that. Look ahead, we're not looking at any of that. So keep going through here. Oh, we're in game settings at the moment. Exiting combat seat requires a hold. No, so you can just press it to exit. So that's the first thing I'm going to change. So rather than holding it to exit the seat, we just press one key. And then all your social things that you need. Where is... There is another one here. It's not any of the look ahead, that's for sure. I don't remember where it is, but there is one here. There's one here for landing. Salvaging, types EPS. Okay, it's none of those. Driver V-Joy, velocity indicator, it's none of those. Dead down, no, none of those. Couple mode, no. Now, I know it's here. No, not there. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. So, not in this game settings here. Okay. But there is definitely somewhere the ability to turn that off. It's something to do with landing. You may need to Google it just to find it. I'm sorry I can't find it. There's so many controls here. But there is absolutely a way that you can remove. It might be in the keybinds. It might literally be a keybind that you need. It'll be something to do with docking. You'll have to find it. I don't remember where it is, but there's definitely something there that you can use to remove that kind of 30 speed limit as you come in. I don't want to waste time. Sorry about that, but there's yeah, there's a control for it. And it just means that you can come in a lot faster. And when you get a bit more experienced, yeah, that's kind of what you want to do. So I can just press one key to exit now. I don't have to hold it down. And yeah, it's a bit of a storm going on. Some of the storms are quite cool. Oh no. Oh no, we didn't. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Notice what we did there? Did you notice what we did? Or what we didn't do? Very, very close there. We nearly made a big, 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 big mistake. We got out of the seat, but what did we not do? I'll give you a hint. There was a key that we did not press. Must turn those engines off. Must always, 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 always remember to turn those engines off. Otherwise you just hover. You'll come to your ship and you won't be able to get into it. Thankfully, I was able to get back onto that then. So just need to make sure we're on the ground. There we go. Okay. That's enough mistakes for one day. Let's go and get some more gold. That hand is kind of making me laugh. I wonder if it's like a... I don't know. I wonder if it was a button that I pressed. Got my... Okay, there's a light on there. I can't see very well, but that's okay.
Right.
The reason it keeps resetting as well, there's like a 10-minute system there. We've done no server hopping or anything like that. That is something that you may choose to do if you're on the live server rather than the test server. There's definitely less players here, so it's easier to be able to trade. You may find yourself going to different systems to do this. And the question is, there's no one here. I'm pretty sure there was no one here. I didn't put the seat up. I'm getting lazy. And it's a really good lesson because it happens. And it's going to catch me out because I'm going to get pirated. So I have to be careful. Or I'm going to lose my ship. Or something's going to go wrong.
Takeoff complete.
So focusing in and making sure that we don't get lazy.
Landing gear raised.
We're going to head back, sell this. And that's going to be enough gear for us to... Well, one more I think we're going to need to do. I think we agreed it was one more after this. And then we're going to be able to go and buy our ship. So let's go to New Babbage. See if we can route without going to Microtech. Yes, we can. Okay, come out of cruise control. So we're still being effective. Keep boosting. Okay. Perfect. So the only thing which, if you're going to play this, hopefully they would have fixed is the ability to not have to. That's probably been the biggest thing that's taken our time at the moment, has been that train. Going to the spaceport, landing, getting down, going to the train, getting to... The whole purpose of coming to New Babbage, apart from the fact that it's so easy to navigate and to get used to and to learn, is definitely skipping that train ride. I have a feeling they're going to remove... I just have a feeling they're going to remove that. That they're going to take it out of the game and you won't be able to use it. Because I think they want you. I think they want you to take that train. Every other station you have to. If you go to Crusader, you have to land on a floating planet. You have to take a train. If you go to Lorville, you have to land. You have to take a train. Go to Area 18, you have to land. You have to take a train. I don't know why they did New Babbage differently. Maybe it's because it's on the outskirts and they wanted to give it something because it's not so central, whereas everything else is a lot more central. So maybe that was one of the perks, one of the reasons. And maybe it is just a bug. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but it feels like they've disabled it on purpose at the moment. Maybe they're testing data. The problem with that being so, I would say, attractive
That request has already been
as a route is it means that
already been granted.
there's just so much trading going on in this particular area because of the convenience that the trade routes kind of get bled dry, and you'll end up struggling quite often simply just for being able to pick up. Like, you won't have any gold, it'll be sold out all the time. And that's one of the challenges. Right, so we're going into Hangar 12. We know where that is. Let's head down. Okay. At this point, you're going to be a much, much better pilot than I am. And we can put our landing gear down. And remember, I can also, if I wanted to, select different camera modes. So I can hold F4 and go for this. And that's going to allow me to move into position. What it should do. Kind of hard to see. So maybe I want to go into a different role. Don't forget I can also zoom out, go further out if I need to. Or I can move like this, just to kind of get that angle that I need that's going to help me to be able to. So whatever works for you, you've got to find the right balance. For me personally, I kind of like this one. This one works quite well for me. But if you go too far out, it becomes a little bit harder. But I kind of like having this, especially on the bigger ship, like this view. But you'll find the views that work well for you. And if you're really good, if you do get to the point where you are really good, you simply just come in like this. You come in, you just push forward towards the edge. You know the limits of your ship, you know what you can do. You can take all that noise out of the way so you don't steer. You can simply just come in like this. And you learn. Kind of learn what you can get away with. Because ultimately, if you are in a ship, unless there's cameras, you're not going to have that ability. Oh, I say that. I got caught on the back there. But you'll get to learn. I mean, you're not going to have a camera trail in your ship normally, are you? So figure out what works for you. Engines off.
Incomplete. Have a pleasant stay.
And let's go sell this. Hello. Thank you. Really looking forward to all of this storage and everything becoming active, and these hangars just becoming kind of like our home, our persistent home. Meaning that if you leave something in the hangar and you log off, it'll stay there. People won't just be able to come into it.
Welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Okay. We're going to do the gold first. Excellent. Now we should have stored the ship. We didn't do that. Now this way. Can't see me hands in a way. Okay, 30 seconds. So at 1.5, we're going to sell this for 700. It's going to put us 1.2, plus we sell the stuff. It's going to put us about 1.3. Yeah. I don't know. We might need 2 more, but we'll see.
Capsule now approaching station.
We'll
Stand
see.
clear of disembarking passengers.
Can have a look at what missions are available. Look at our contract.
Careful, doors are now
Nothing
closing.
there. To be honest, nothing really there that we want. Bounty hunters. There's an MRT there, but that's... The MRT there is in the processing facility. Okay. Wreck site. Wreck sites are nice and easy. We just go and shoot them in the ship. Easy 15k. Delivery missions. There's a retrieval up there. Need to go and get one package. Wow, that's a huge one. We don't want to do that. Oh, you might like it. Definitely some nicer missions there. Mercenary tabs. End location and deliver materials. That's quite a good one.
Nearing next stop.
That's 15k for that. Okay, so TDD first. Let's get rid of the gold. Always do that first. It's the most risk that we've got. So just clear it so there's no bugs. And then we can just pop into the other buildings and sell everything else we've got. Get that money. Beautiful. Okay, currently at 2.29, so 2.3. So yeah, one more. All right, we're going to do this. Now we're going to go to center mass. So center mass is vehicle and personal weapons. We want personal weapons, so we're going to go up here. Now this is just a big loop that runs around. So center mass. That'll be here. And then it runs around to the next one and the next one, so on and so forth. We go inside. It's a pretty cool shot. Go to the terminals. And we'll just see what we can sell. So we're going to click on sell. And we're going to go for personal weapons, and there we go. We're going to sell all of these. Oh. We have a lot here, so we're going to take a moment to sell everything that we've got. We'll keep one gun, because remember, we want to keep one kit on us. We can always buy one later, though. It's not a problem. 1.3 for all of these, which is so nice. We have so many of these guns. There's another 100k just here. Okay. On a rifle, sell those. $1.2k for each of these. Nice. 2.3 million now. And just 300k out. We're so close. We'll just, nah, we'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of everything. Right, we're not all saying that. We're not going to get rid of the... Right, none of that's worth any money, so that's fine. We'll leave all of that. In fact, if we go to all categories, anything that's valuable is going to be at the top, pretty much so. Yeah. All right, so nothing valuable there that we need to get rid of, so that's good. So we'll head out. Next thing we're going to want to do is sell our armor and stuff. So we can just keep running around, find the right place, or if you're not sure, you can go into the middle. So Omega Pro is for shops. This is vehicle components. We've got also Centermass, and we've got Shubin Interstellar. Shubin is mining services. You've got Centermass, Omega Pro down there. But if we go down here, this is the center section, right? So if you look around here, it tells you. So that's the TDD and the Metro Loop. That is Shubin Interstellar and Planetary Services. That's the TDD and Metro Loop. And then around here, you've got Protection Services and FTL Courier. Right, so we're going to go to Shubin, the mining services, because I think they take our armor. Up here on the right, there we go. And that's just here. The first terminal I ever bought gear from in this game is here. So we're going to go to sell, go to armor. Now we can start on helmets. Now we know these ones don't sell for anything, so that's fine. We'll just get rid of them anyway. The Morning Stars do though, they sell for a nice 1k each. So we'll get rid of all of these. And we've got so many of these. So 1k for each of these. Now the Horizons, only 500 for those, but the Dust Ups as well, 1k for those. Worth it. The helmets, they don't... The good thing about the helmets is they don't take up much space in your cargo. They're worth grabbing. And you can also put them in your backpacks. Always worth grabbing the helmets. Even if you just fill a backpack up with helmets, it's worth it. Because it could be an extra 5-10k. In this case, as you can see, 1k a helmet. We have about 50 helmets. So that's about 50k. Should have probably kept one for ourselves, but that's fine. We can just buy a set if we needed it. Alright. Torsos next. 1k for the torsos. Always good. We're going to keep the ADP core modified. We'll keep that one. We'll sell the legs. Now legs we don't get much for, but that's fine. Keep that one. We're going to keep the ADP. Also, we're actually going to sell this backpack. Don't need that. Inquisitor core, that can go 1.2, is very nice. Very good. Wish there was a sell all. It would be so much nicer to be able to do that. You got the same as something. All these the same price. Okay, that's done. So now we're going to do these legs. Get rid of them. I think we're going to keep. One set of Inquisitor legs. I quite like them. Armitex cores as well. They're quite nice. Sell for quite a bit. There's a Defiance Arms. We're keeping a Defiance Arms, aren't we? Just looking at, we're going to sell the Defiance core. It's worth 2.4. We'll keep this one. The Dust Up. We'll sell this one as well. Anything that's worth money right now. Defiance Arms we're going to keep. Inquisitor legs. Actually, no, this one's got more. So we'll sell these. It's all based on volume at the moment. These Dust Ups. Selling for 1.2 each. It's nice. Just extra money at this stage. And look, we've got loads of them. Should put us up to 2.4. And I'm hoping with one more gold run, knowing that we get about 170k from a run, I'm hoping that we've got enough with that to go and buy that ship. We're going to be very close. We're at 1 hour and 7 minutes, so another 20-minute run to go and do another gold run. Once we've sold all of this, we're going to have enough money. We're going to be there. Right, that's everything sold. That's it. Oh, we've got these undersuits as well. I guess we can sell these. I mean, they're not really worth that much to be fair, but whatever. Yeah, we've undersuits. Yeah, we'll just sell them. We got them. We grabbed them all across, didn't we? So we'll just sell them. They're not worth much, but we're not going to do anything with them, so just get rid of them. Get rid of these Second Life suits. Just kind of cleaning up at the moment, making sure we've got nothing left over. We're going to keep the micro tools. We don't want to get rid of those. Now, I don't know why that one's only worth 1 and that one's worth 140, but it's what it is. We have this container. Containers are a bit bugged at the moment, but we'll keep that. I guess we'll keep it for now. And that puts us at 2.38. So, yeah. 2.38. So what we're looking for now is going down to the... Wait a second. Is it this way? E. Do need a drink, so we'll just quickly grab one of those. Okay. Take off our helmet.
Be mindful of the potential you harbor.
Excellent. Put our helmet back on. Oh, I thought we fixed our hand then, but we haven't. That's okay. Oh no, can we make it? No! Only we wasn't drinking. We might have made that. Should have waited to have the drink on a train. That would have made more sense. Okay. It's fine. Just a minute to go. So we're just going to quickly double check. I'm just going to look on the other screen again. We know that we want to buy, and I appreciate you can't see this on the screen. Just give me a second. I'll bring it down. All right. We know that we want to buy the Vulture. 2.64. We need to go to Lawville to get it. Okay. We'll leave that on the screen above us. $2.64, and we've got 2.38. So we're going to get 170, which is what we get on average from the gold run. So let's work this out.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
That's going to put us at 255. So the next gold run's going to put us at 255. We need 264, which means
Careful, doors are now closing.
we need 2 more gold runs. I was hoping it was going to be 1, but it actually needs to be 2. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. We can do 1 here at Microtech, and then we go back and pick up some more gold, and we take it to Lorville. Because that's where we can go to the TDD, sell it, and then we're already there to buy our ship. There's no point going back to New Babbage again. Alright. That's going to be another 40 minutes on this video. It's going to take us up to the 2-hour mark, but we will have that ship. Also, you'll get to see Lorville in this video, which we haven't been to yet. Very nice. You'll like it.
Nearing next stop.
Remember, there's still 3 other systems we have not explored yet. We haven't really been round to Crusader. We haven't really been round to Area 18. And we haven't really been round to Lorville on Hurston. Okay. Might just be that you need a change of scenery. Maybe you've been here for a bit too long. And you're kind of feeling a bit repetitive now. And it is. This is a grind. This is. And if you're watching this,
Careful watch on all personal items.
yeah, I appreciate it. It's not the easiest thing to do, but I've explained my reasoning why I believe
To the ASOP
They make you
vehicle
do it?
retrieval system.
For the latest updates,
Hangar 12.
availability
And I
and
actually,
gate
I don't disagree with it, to be honest. They need to make money. I'm all for that. All right. Off we go. Again, there could be someone sitting in our ship. It's so lazy. Oh. Okay. We never have to do this again after today. I do believe in games, and I've worked with games before in the past, and I do believe that there's a
You are
balance,
clear to launch.
and it's a very fine line between creating enough pain, which is ultimately what the game developers need to do. They need to create pain. You need to know how hard something is, so that when you can automate it or you can, improve the production or whatever, that you respect
Thank you,
it.
and please visit again.
If things are too easy and you can obtain things too easily, then you don't ever end up appreciating those things. So if money was too easy to obtain, you'd never appreciate money in the game. Same with anything else. So I do believe that it's important that a game has a certain amount of time when you first start playing it. And it's normally a couple of hours. If in the first couple of hours of you playing a game, if you don't enjoy that game, the chances are you'll put it down and you'll never pick it up again. There's so many choices out there, why would you? So in the first 2 hours, there has to be a simple core game loop, or at least enough of an incentive to make you want to carry on, to keep learning, until you get to a point where you've invested so much time that you now feel too invested to stop. Oh, I've already played it for 50 hours, like I'm kind of committed now, you know? And it's finding that balance. And that's really what a good game will do. It will find that balance that keeps you addictive. It keeps you coming back. But I wouldn't say in a healthy way, but definitely not in a way that is this what we're looking for? Oh, look at that, straight there. But it's doing it in a way that is enjoyable and not harmful. And I think this game does strike a good balance. Everything is very difficult to do when you first start until you become good at it, and everyone wants to feel like they're progressing. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done on the reputation system at the moment. The story mode is going to be in Squadron 42. This is always going to be more of a sandbox. But there is still elements of story in this. But this is more, you create whatever you want here. And in the future, one of the things I'm excited for is the ability to build bases. So you can simply come down to a planet, set up a base, build it. It's going to be incredible. You could live off grid. There's a lot for this game still to come. But hopefully, my sincere intention that by watching, if you're still here by the way, I salute you. Credit for putting up with me. But if you are still here and you're watching this series, then my hope is that this has inspired you to at least consider, if nothing else, just buying the starter package when it's on deal and holding on to it, and maybe coming and testing it out every now and again. You know, every 6 months, every year, just hop in, have a look, see what you think. Because I genuinely do believe that this is an incredible project. Right, all the problems, all the challenges, all the bad press that it gets, all the people that like to, you know, tell the development team how to develop even though they've never developed a thing in their life. All that aside, the fact that you can come in here right now and you can play this in what is a relatively stable state, I think it's well worth considering. Alright, let's get down. We will be doing another one of these series. Hopefully I'll be a bit more experienced. I've done all of this before, it's just been so long I've forgotten. It's been years. And some things have definitely changed, but yeah, a lot of it's still the same. But there's going to be new updates, so we'll have to do this again for the new cargo patch. And yeah, we'll do some more of these in the future. Engines off. We remembered. Good. Let's go. Let's go get that gold. Now this is where if someone has stowed upon us and sat in here this whole time and they wait for me to load up, they're watching that cargo bay. And they decide right now, do you know what? We're going to wait for it. The gold goes in and they steal it. Then honestly, they deserve it. Alright, this is the last time we're going to be flying gold to New Babbage. The last time. Location, ship, gold, full, buy, confirm.
Hello.
Hello. 1.8.
The vehicle terminal should handle that.
What? What, my dodgy arm? Another storm's kicked in. See, another thing I'd like to have on a Mobiglass is a weather system that tells you what the weather's like on each planet. Especially if you're navigating to a planet. They can, like the pilots do. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading to Daymar today. It's going to be about 400 degrees and just a slight radiation storm for you. Now, I've been your pilot, and yeah, thanks for traveling with us. Oh dear. All right, let's go. Get this gold back.
Engines on. Takeoff complete.
We're up, we're out, we're off, we're gone, we're boosting.
Landing gear raised.
Solid 80 degrees. Stick on the cruise control. And New Babbage it is. Perfect. Keep boosting. Let's do this. Come on. We have got 2 trips. This is the last trip. Makes it feel better knowing it's the last trip. It is the last trip to New Babbage. Once we have done this, we do not have to do this again. This is the last one. We do have to come back here though. And just to pick up one more lot of gold. It feels good. It feels good to be so close.
Drive is nominal.
Here we are. Beautiful morning. Let's get down. Get some more speed up. Get that boost going. Look at that, what a beautiful day. Beautiful morning. Now I do believe that I have the settings on high, but I can go higher. Just to let you know the rig that I'm using to play this game, it's been quite smooth so far. I am running a 2080 Ti with 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM at a speed of 3200 megahertz. I am running an i9 9900K processor, which is overclocked. Well, it's actually normally overclocked to 5 gigahertz, but at the moment it's running at 3.6 gigahertz. And all of that is wrapped up with a vertical mounted water cooler, which is the Hydro X, and that is powering the graphics card. And then I have a separate AIO cooler on the Intel chip. And all of that is inside an Obsidian 500D Corsair case. In case you were curious. Alright, contact the land.
That request has already been granted.
It might have been already granted, but where are you gonna put me, mate? I don't know where to go. Just give me a.
That request has already been granted.
Maybe so, but where? Oh, there. Hangar 12. Hey, we like Hangar 12. Okay, a bit of a dust storm going on here, but we're gonna bring this in sideways. Someone taking off there. Alright, landing gear's going down. I know it makes us slow, but after that incident we had before, you just simply don't want that again. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, we're in. We're in for the last time in New Babbage. And we're down. Engines off.
Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing.
Let's just take a look at this one last time. There it is. There is all of the gold. I've never even been through this airlock. There we go. For those hard to reach places, the docking collar there. Some space stations will be able to use them. Right, an hour and 27 minutes in.
Ready to upgrade?
Oh, I am indeed ready to upgrade. I'm going to be upgrading very soon. The crazy thing about all of this work that I'm doing is going to get reset on the next patch. Because this is the test server. And that is what happens. But it's okay, don't feel bad for me, because our starting credits are actually 15 million. I just deleted them so that I could do this series for you. One metro loop down to the commons for the last time. I don't think I'm going to miss this. I'm pretty sure that I know this system inside out.
Stand clear of disembarking
And
passengers.
talking from experience, I can now come back in 3 years' time and still I will know my way around here. This is imprinted now. There's been games over the last few decades where you know that world inside and out. I truly believe this is one of those worlds. I think these locations, they're going to imprint on you. You're going to remember them. And I think they've been very well made. No. The camera angle, sometimes when it does that, it can clip you out of the train. That's when things can break. And that's when you got to be careful. Like right now, we just flew completely off the track there. That's where you can end up dying and stuff can go wrong. We don't want any mess. We don't want any mistakes. We just want to sell this gold and get our money. Excuse me, sir. I think this is probably a good opportunity for us to do some yoga. We're sweating because I think we should probably stretch, enjoy, jump up and down, limber up a bit, shake it off. It's been a long series. We've done really well. Gonna miss the green store. Gonna miss the bar. We never even went to the bar. To be fair, you can't drink and fly. It's illegal. Didn't even go down there. There's like a whole area down there we didn't even go to. The butterflies. Just taking a moment to appreciate the world. And everything that's going on within it. The TDD, we never even stopped and looked. You can look here, you can see everything that's going on, what's up, what's down. This is all. The only thing I'm surprised they're not selling in here today is Bitcoin. But if they did that, we'd have bought a ship a long time ago. We have gold. It's good enough for us. Okay. We are at 2.5. 2.5. We need 2.65. We need 100k. That means we need to do our final trip. Let's do it. Let's head out. Let's appreciate New Babbage. Everything different is good. Let's go and do something different. No. Down here for the last time. Taking in the greenery. Watching the digital fish. Jumping on that train. That train that's a minute away. God damn it. And there it is. We've learnt so much. It's been an adventure. There is actually another place you can go to, by the way. That is the Tobin Centre. The Tobin Centre is where your accommodation is. And that is where your medical centre, the Easy Hab, that is in the Tobin Centre. "24 seconds to go." Oh no, I apologise. It's not the Tobin Centre. The Tobin Centre we haven't used. It's the Aspire Grand. Sorry, I apologise. So you've got the Spaceport, the Commons and the Aspire Grand. But you have to go past the Tobin Centre to get there. I apologise. Alright. That is a player. Hi. Can't do anything about that, mate. I'm sorry. I'm just going to lay down here. Okay, I'll go and stand in the corner. Happy now? Hi. You kick the ball and I'll save it. Look, I'll put my hands up ready. What do we have we can give him? I'll drop that. Well, because we're not going to be coming back here, we should probably kit up. So we'll put our gear on. We don't have any weapons. We sold them all. We'll take a couple of these. We'll probably look to pick a gun up, so we'll take some ammo with us anyway. And then we can always just buy the gun. Alright, and off we go.
The capsule
That way.
the station momentarily.
Wait, what? Went the wrong way. My bad. Who's coming first, mine or yours? Oh, same time. I'm still jumping in yours. Quite like your backpack. Alright, good to go. Let's head up. Oh, bit of a race we've got going on here. Yeah, I'm going to tuck the corner though. Yes. See you later, Lewis. Max always wins. Anyway,
Tired of travel? Why not
Welcome
rest at the
to the
we
Ace
have
Vehicle Retrieval
2
System.
hours left of this. 2 hours left.
is a luxurious Aspire
Oh, it's stored. It stored itself. Okay, we're going to retrieve that.
Your vehicle
Hang on,
has
14.
been
We'll get some gold. And then we're going to head over to Lorville. I think the only way to sort that hand out would literally be to just kill myself and respawn, and I just don't want to do that right now. So I'm just putting up with it. Oh, it's changed. I was going to say, it hasn't changed yet. It was still that other coloured hand, and now... Wow. Now at least it's got my armour on. It's cool. Alright. In we go. I'd like to take off, please.
You are clear to launch.
Thank you.
Welcome to Arch Smith Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Ah, we got out. Loads of room. Let's go.
Landing gear
Thank you.
raised.
And please visit again.
Cruise control goes on.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay.
Is at 50%.
That's fine. We've got enough to get where we need to go. We're going to go to Shubin. We'll pick up the gold. We've got to find that location, if that is New Babbage. It is a little bit cloudy. Hold on a minute. I don't want to go to New Babbage. I want to go to Smo 18. You're going to take me there without taking me to Microtech? Nope, you're going to take me to Microtech. Still doing that same thing. But it looks like we want to go up to the right of where we are, so that's fine. So let's just look to the right ever so slightly. I don't think that's where it is, though. It's not this way. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's this way. I'm sure it's over here. That's the data center there. There, it's there. It's right there. See, I'm starting to remember. This is the last time we're going to pick up this gold. Unless something goes wrong. But it's the last time. One hour, 40 minutes in. And we must go to Lorville. We're going to go to the Atessa spaceport. Lorville can be quite challenging to come into, but we shall enjoy that together. Okay. Coming down for that last time. eerily quiet around here. Normally this would be bustling. It would be really busy around here. Most people at the moment are busy. They're preoccupied with the Xenothreat event that's going on, which I think is a great opportunity because while Xenothreat is going on, it means they're not trading. They're not here. So we can utilize this time and space. So it very much is possible that you'll be able to pick up these 100 units of gold every time if you time it right. There's absolutely no reason why you can't. It's not like you're coming in here with a C2 Hercules trying to pick up 600 or 700 units. You're just trying to pick up 100 units, so shouldn't be a problem. All right. Let's do this last time. Coming down. Get that landing gear down. Always good just to pop in and see if there's a radar lock on you. No, there's no one around. We're down, engines off.
Engines are off.
At the seat. Let's pick up our last haul of gold. We are going to have no money left after this at all. Which means if we wanted to right now, we could continue. We could continue to earn some more as we had a bit extra. You don't have to stop here. It's just I am. You can continue. We're going to have no money left after this. But we are going to have a ship. And that ship is going to allow us to do jobs that's going to pay us well. But you've got to make sure you like that core game loop, because if you don't, then you're going to waste a lot of money. So, I recommend whatever ship you buy, unless you're buying a starter ship, you buy one that is going to allow you to enjoy the game. Oh, look, someone's been here, look. Someone's just been here. See, there's only 400 left. But we're only buying 96. We're okay. There it is.
Hey there.
Hi. And it might not even be one person that's been here. Maybe a few people have been here. Maybe someone's still here. Should not have left that ramp down. I'm teaching you bad habits right now. I kind of want to get pirated to teach myself a lesson right now. Okay. Let's do this. Let's head up. Taking off. Landing gear up. Heading up. Boosting.
Landing gear raised.
Get a decent trajectory there. Stick on our cruise control. And let's SF2. And we're going to go to Lorville.
Shields critical.
What? No. Why are our shields critical? What happened? We're okay. Don't scare me. There's no one here. It's just that one guy. He's the only one. The guy's still on the ground from before. Don't tell me my shields are critical. No one needs to hear that right now. Scary. Right, no targets. We're out. We're safe. Right, F2. Let's head to Lorville. We're going to route our way there. Alright. So first thing we need to do is head over to the orbital marker. We'll take orbital marker 5, please.
Drive is
from here, we are looking for Hurston. That's the planet that we're going to. So whereas Microtech was that planet and New Babbage was the capital, Hurston is this planet and Lorville is the capital. So we're going to Lorville, which is Lorville is the same as New Babbage. Hurston is the same as Microtech. Well, in terms of, yeah, you get it. So we're going to get to Hurston, and then we're going to jump to Lorville, and then we're simply going to go and land. In the meantime, enjoy. It's been an absolute pleasure to take you on this journey from zero to hero. Hero being the owner of a ship. A decent ship, not a starter ship. I feel like we've pretty much covered everything we have to cover in this game at this stage. And now, what kind of adventure awaits you? We have. Been a bounty hunter. Let's have a quick look. In fact, it's not even all on here. This is just a history for today. But we have been a bounty hunter. We've been a delivery man. We've been a mercenary. We've done investigations. We've done most of the jobs that are out there. We've done mining in the rock. We've done hand mining in caves. We've cleared bunkers. We've done quite a lot. We've been trading. We've become a cargo hauler. And now we're sitting with 2 million in cash, 700k on cargo. And we need to go and sell that cargo and buy our new ship. And then tomorrow we get to start our new game loop. And that new game loop will be salvaging. Now, the thing to know about salvaging, and I don't know if it's available to tell you right now, but the thing to know about salvaging is that you have to start with these basic 1k jobs, and then you get a 5k, and then you get a 10k, and then you get a 30k. There is something else you can do, and we haven't talked about this yet. I'm going to talk about it now very briefly. There's a tab here called Verified. I don't know why it keeps doing that. This is called Verified. These are all the verified jobs. If you click on Unverified, there's an appointment here. Time for a visit. Like the title says, stop by and see me next time you're in Area 18 and crime stat free. Don't keep me waiting. Twitch. Salvage. Here we go, look. These are the big jobs here. So this is a risky Drake Vulture salvage job. We've got our eyes on a Drake Vulture near the asteroids surrounding Yella that's ripe for salvaging. We're too busy to snag it ourselves, so why not spread the wealth, right? If you send us some credits, meaning we have to pay 25,000 for that job, we'll send you the coordinates. Don't take too long though. You've got about 30 minutes until security gets there. You can either tow it somewhere, or you could try to scrap it with what you can on site. Don't care which, as long as you take care of it. And once you've salvaged everything you want, just go ahead and abandon the contract to clear your map. Once you've progressed on the verified salvaging, you'll get the 50k contracts. The 50k contracts on the unverified, and they are very profitable. Lots of drops. In fact, I have a video talking about how I made 1 million credits an hour simply by just salvaging. And I wouldn't even do the salvaging. I would just take the contract. I would go to the site, the 50k site. I would open up the cargo. I would offload their cargo onto my ship. I would do that 10 times in a row. And then I'd simply go back and sell it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause this video just as we travel through Quantum because there's nothing to see here. You can get up at this point, by the way. We can get up, we can walk around, we can go and, if we wanted to, we can look at the ship. We're locked in a bubble. We're not going anywhere. You can go and get into the turret if you want to. You can look around. Kind of seating area here. I don't think there's any storage there. Oh yeah, there is a storage here. No, that's a toilet. Bed. There's our cargo. We don't want to go out there. That'll kill us. Gravity generator there. So there's going to be all of these components, all of these banks here. This is going to be stuff you'll have to do later. Like if there's a problem with the ship, you'll have to come in here to the power plant and you'll have to fix stuff. That's all coming in engineering game loop. It's available on Arena Commander right now, but not inside the Persistent Universe. But it's coming. I'm not going to open that door. Yeah, let's just take a moment and appreciate. We've got a lower turret and an upper turret. You can actually bring 2 crew members with you. But for now, we've done everything we can do. We simply just need to wait.
Shields critical.
Shields are overheating. Oh, I think that might be because I've got that done. So let me just reset that. There we go. I'm just going to reset the power bank there. Which if I was to look around there, this is where you can see on the screen. You can see that the problem is it was the heat being generated. So yeah, you can swap that power matrix and that power triangle. You can choose between shields, you can choose between weapons, and you can choose between engines. And you're just gonna, if you're on weapons, you'll recharge a bit quicker. Shields, you'll recharge and last a bit longer. And engines, you'll go a bit quicker. And your boost will recover quicker. On this side, no, we're not really doing anything with that side. Up there, that's if you've got a target, you'll be able to see them. And my crazy arm that's just stuck in a weird looking T-pose. Alright, didn't even need to pause the video, we're there. Let's turn off the eye tracking. And we've still got the gold on us. If we get scanned, and you can scan a vehicle at any time, so if we get scanned, someone might decide they want to take our loot. Not a lot of money, but it's still some. And pirates, more than not, most of the time, pirates just like the opportunity to board someone and take their loot. They don't care how much it is. I don't think there's going to be many pirates. Hopefully not in this test version. There are some griefers in the game. Some people just pad ram you. That means that they'll just take their ship in an armistice zone and they'll just fly it straight into you. There's been lots of calls from the community to ban or block or put people in jail for a long time if they do that. Hopefully that gets introduced. We'll see. But for now we're good. The test server has proved very stable. Very enjoyable. We have one accident where we blew up. I'm praying we don't have another one now.
Bottom drive is now off.
Okay. There's Lorville. For some reason, let's just F2 and then go back. Nope. Okay. Try this. No, okay, that's not working. I don't know why. There it is, it's working now. Okay. Heading down to Lorville. Very close to the center of the system. And it's quite bright. Here we go. So if you were to fly too low in Lorville, it is a restricted airspace. And you will find yourself struggling. So what we need to do is first identify where Lorville is, which is over here. And we need to head down to land. Pretty much like we did before. Now it's quite smoggy here. We have to get down below the smog. But we want to go down pretty much on top of the area. We're looking for the spaceport. As you're going to see here as we go down. Take our time to do this. It's a very, very built up area. You can see that. The spaceport, you can kind of see when you aim, it's in the middle. You can kind of see in the distance there, kind of those blue lines in a square. They're kind of flickering in the distance. You can just see them through the clouds. Like a little rectangle of light. That is the spaceport. And so all these other buildings around us, we're going to try and avoid them. And we're going to go straight for... You can also, if you're looking on the radar here, you can normally see other ships. So you can see TY at the moment. So TY 6283. That's a ship. So that's kind of the place you want to head towards. Alright. So we're going to head down. Not too soon, because we don't want to get that message that we're in restricted airspace. We're going to ask to land. We're still a bit too far out at the moment.
Please proceed to
There
assign
we
your
go.
landing bay. Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing.
There we go. This is, as you can see, the spaceport. And it's a completely different area we're in now. Completely different area. So it's telling us to come and land down here in Hangar 2. And that's what we're going to go and do. We're going to come in nice and easy. So those signs that you can see, those blue signs, it actually says Tessa Spaceport, and they go all the way around in a kind of a rectangle. We're going to make sure we don't crash into any of those signs, those spaceport signs. But yep, this is Lorville. And this is Tessa Spaceport. And I don't know what that is. Alright. Let's head down. So there's Hangar 2, that's where we're going. We can see it on the floor there. It's already opened up. So we're going to come in nice and easy, nice and slow. Remember, we've got a lot of gold on us. Alright, bring that down a bit. And as we're coming down, we're just going to put that landing gear down. And we'll put it down early in case there's any accident. Server lags, you can kind of see Lorville there. It's kind of a lot of gold and black. Beautiful looking. Alright, and as we head down, we're going to land exactly as we did before. Just imagine this is Hangar 12 back at New Babbage. Just the weather's a bit better. Alright. Now we're just going to go nice and slow. It looks like someone blew up actually in here, so we might actually have a bit of a problem getting in here. Sometimes when people blow up, parts of their ship get left behind. We are going to have to find a way to navigate through that. Be somewhat of a problem. I'm going to go very slow. That is not ideal for us, but it's okay. We just don't want to clip it and find our ship. We're going to go around it. And then we're going to come back. Really not what we wanted to see here. Alright, we're going straight through it. Alright. It's just glitched. It's just glitched. That's okay. Alright. Engines off. And we've landed. That would have been a very sad ending if that blew us up. Let's go and store our ship. Now, the first thing we should always do when we're in a new place is decide if we're going to stay here, and if we are going to stay here, we need to go and set ourselves a new spawn location. And we do that in the medical bay. Not actually a bad idea, because if we do that right now, oh, it means that we'll fix that problem with our arm. And we made the 2-hour mark. So call an elevator. Exactly the same as before. We're going to go to Tessa Spaceport. So this is, you know, a bit different to New Babbage. But the same context. We're going to come down to the spaceport. And the first thing we're going to do is come into the hangar area. Same as before. Once we're in the hangar area, which is actually out here, we're going to go to the terminals, which are over here, and we're going to store our ship.
Welcome.
Once the ship
to
is stored,
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
we're going to feel a lot safer. Got 1 hour 59 left, so we have to go and do this quickly.
Please
All right.
visit us again.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight bay.
Nope,
Please vacate the vicinity.
I'm stored. See, it's busy, and that's why you have to store it. Otherwise, I would have got a fine there. But I've stored it, so we're okay. Now we're going through here. This is the same as before. You're going through, following a pattern, same pattern. A lot of military here. Move along. All right, okay. So a lot of security here. And here we're going to go to either the Metro Centre, or we're going to go to the Central Business District, the CBD. And we're going to go to the CBD right now because we need to sell our gold. So we have to go here. So this is the train line. And here it is. Here's the train. All right. How long until we leave? 5 seconds. Okay. So you have to kind of understand it's a completely different area. Microtech is very cold, frosty, but clean. This is very dirty, very urban, very military. Different corporations own different planets, and this planet in particular is owned by, you can read all this in the law, owned by a company. So you will notice that a lot of gold, a lot of black, looks very opulent, very affluent, but on the outskirts it's all desolate. Especially where we're about to go to, you see these big statues. There's a lot of lore, a lot of history. I'm not going to ruin it for you. You can enjoy it yourself. We're going into the Central Business District now. You'll notice when you get out, it's going to be very, very grand, very grandiose. Look, as you come in, look. Player, that is a player. Yeah, you've got these huge statues. Look, you come in. This is Hurston Dynamic. As you can see, it looks very affluent. These guys, they look amazing. I love these kits. If you're gonna kill anyone, you want to kill these guys and take their kits. They've got amazing kit. They look great.
Sector clear. Moving to the next.
Okay, so we're gonna come through to the entrance here. And there's only 2 things we can do in here. This is it. You can go to the left or to the right.
We'll keep this part clear.
To the right is going to be our trade center, and to the left is going to be, or is it? I don't get the right one way. Oh yeah, sorry. That's the showcase, which is where you can go and buy weapons and things for your vehicles. And this is transfers. This is what we're looking for. So coming through here, you can read some of these signs. Look at all of this incredible. Look, all looks beautiful. This is the trading terminal. We're coming up to the kiosks. Oh no, actually, I believe. We actually went to the wrong place, I believe. Don't think. No, we are in the right place. It's fine. We can sell our gold. Oh, we're not going to get as much for it here, but we are going to sell it. We have to. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. We do have enough. Only just 2,697,000. Okay. So one of the things you're going to notice here is that the contracts are going to be different. So we can go and do a delivery mission, but we have to start again. And the reason for that is because we're now Red Wind Line Haul. These are different people. Same with the investigations. Hurston Dynamics and Olympus Principle. And even the same with the mercenary missions. We have to start again because this is a new evaluation. And this one is with Hurston Dynamics. So a whole new set of jobs to do. They're the same kind of jobs, but just in a different location. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back and get on the train. I am not going to take you into Lawville. That is something that you can do another time. I will leave you to explore the rest of the system. I don't want to spoil it. I've also got videos within this playlist. If you'll be interested in watching them, they talk you through how to navigate New Babbage, Lawville, Crusader, and Area 18. And there goes our train. Damn it. Alright, so we want to go back to the spaceport. Bugging out a little bit there. Yeah, so you kind of get the idea now. The central business district is very, very interesting looking compared to the other areas. If you go into Lawville, it's very much like if you ever played Cyberpunk, you go to some of those districts, the back alleys with a noodle bar. Kind of feels a bit like that. This one's going back to the spaceport, which is actually where we want to go, because the spaceport is where the new deal is, and that's where we're going to go and buy our ship. And that's a good way to wrap up this video. We're going to go and buy our ship. But then, once we've bought our ship and we own it, we're actually going to lose all our gear as well. We're going to kill ourselves. We will lose everything. Some weird green glow going on. That's better. I don't really want to lose all this gear, to be honest, but also don't really want to fly back. Maybe we'll stay here for the next video. I was going to go back to Microtech. We will end up going back to Microtech because that's where all of our contracts are and where we're working. But maybe we'll just take our new ship back and we'll fly it back there. That seems like a good place to end the video. We'll buy our new ship, we'll fly it back to New Babbage, and then we'll end the video on the way back so you don't have to sit in Quantum. Alright, we're back at the spaceport. Tessa Spaceport. Tisa. Sorry, I call it Tessa. Tisa. Okay. We can also go to the Metro Centre. That means we have to go that way.
Let's go, folks.
Alright, we're going. So many terminals here to play fines. I feel like all they ever do is fine people. Here's New Deal. Nice interceptor there. Okay, into New Deal. There's 2 things we can do. We can walk in. And you can walk up to a terminal. Or you can simply just walk up to a ship, and there's some big ships here, by the way. You want to go and have a look around, you can actually look at some of the ships before you buy them. You want to have a look around, see what they got, see what's for sale. Look at some of these. They're crazy. This is a Hammerhead. Like a warship. You have people on the turrets there. I think it is. One of the new ones. I lose track. Definitely looks like a Hammerhead to me. But there's also the new one that's come out that I haven't seen yet, which is the just been released. No, that's definitely a Hammerhead. Anyway, you get the idea. Some big ships. Big ships. What we can do is go inside. You can go up to them ships and just click on them to buy them if you've got the money. Or you can come inside and shop using the terminals. That's a Prospector. That's the only ship we haven't been in yet, and that's the one that you use to mine rocks on planet, or also you can mine in space. Basically just fill up these. And then you take them back and dump them off. Hey, there's our starting ship there. Alright, let's click on the terminal, shall we?
Please come in.
Here we go. What do we want to buy? We can see what we can afford and what we can't. That's what we've just been in. Yeah, that's the Hammerhead that we were looking at. No, we don't want to buy that. Let's keep going down. There's a reclaimery. That's a huge, huge ship. Retaliator there. Cool little ship. Cool little fun things to play with there. What we're looking for. Starfarer, this is like a... there you go. This is like a refueler. You can refuel in space. We're going to keep looking. There's Constellation Andromeda. We don't want any of those. There's the one we saw outside, the racing one. The Prospector there. This is the most expensive ship in the game with 890 jump, which is the luxury space yacht. That's the one that we went and boarded and helped before. We can even buy our own Greycat rock for 100k. Keep going. There's a Caterpillar. It's a good one. The Cutlass Black if you want to buy it. We've been in that already. This is the medical roll, which is the Cutlass Red. And we're getting through. There's the Drakes here. Alright, there's a Nomad. This is a good starter ship. I don't like it personally because it's you don't really see the layout of it very much, but the cargo is on the back and it's exposed. So I don't like this. Alright, then we've got the Crusader M2. That's a crazy ship there. Alright, we're going to keep going. So many ships to buy here. We could actually buy the whole A right now. We've got enough to do that. If we wanted to continue transporting, we could just buy that and own it. But this is what we're here for. This is what we're buying today. The Drake of Vulture. We have just enough money to buy this, and we are going to have nothing left afterwards. So lots of other ships available, but this is what we're going to purchase. So we're going to purchase ship. Confirm purchase, and we now own a Drake Vulture. Alright. We now have 50,000 credits. We're officially skint. Again, back to the start. 0. But I consider us a hero now because we own a ship. We bought a ship. And let's go and get in it, shall we? Up to the terminal.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
That one is going to go back in about an hour and 46 minutes. We have no money anymore anyway, so there's nothing we can do with that, so that's done. Here is our Drake Vulture. It's stored here because we just bought it. We're going to retrieve it.
Your vehicle
It's
has
in
been
Hangar
delivered
9.
to the following location. Please visit.
Now, if the game does do a reset, and they reset the databases, which they do for now again, if they do that, we'll lose that ship. Also some rentals here. So quite a lot of rentals actually. Good to know. Let's go back to the hangars here. And let's go get in our ship. It's been an absolute pleasure taking you through this series. I hope you've enjoyed it. We will carry on. We have a couple more episodes of salvaging because I want you to understand that salvaging game loop. But that's it. We're pretty much done. We've achieved what we set out to do. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here is our Drake Vulture. This is our salvaging ship. Awesome looking ship. It's a bit of a beast. They look like cannons, they're not. These are where you'll store the material in here. Once those materials are full up, well, we'll show you what happens. So the ladder is how you'll climb up. You use this to join a ship. Now we're on the ship. The only way we can get in is in here. We can enter the pilot seat. If you don't want to do that, there is another way in. But that's the only way to get in from this side. Straight into the pilot seat. And we're good to go. The other thing you can do, you can get out of the ship or get out of the chair. But it will turn you around and it will put you into the ship. So we can come through this door here. And this is your bed. You've got a bed area here. It's just an area. But then the other thing you have to consider when you come through here is actually you can come down. So you can open this door. This is just storage. And you can open this door. It's just storage. What you have to actually do here is you actually have to, and we can turn lights on by the way. So there's lights. You can turn them all off. We can turn them on. The light should be on, but anyway, we can come down these steps. And then we've got this door here, and this is our storage area. So we have a computer here. This computer terminal, we can actually use this to do a couple of things. We can deposit, meaning that we have all of these SCU, which is our internal storage that we showed you at the front. Once that's full, you can push it through into here, and it will create a box for you. And that box, you can then use your multi-tool to store it. And this is your storage area. It's quite small, but it's good enough. It stores 12 SCU on the cargo grid, and you can also put some extra down the side here. You can stack it up a bit higher. I think you can fit about 26 SCU in here. And then you can also craft. You can craft a when you've got some RMC in here, you can use it to craft a multi-tool with a tractor beam attachment. So you can craft these now. You don't need to go and buy them anymore. But you do need some of that material, which is that construction material and that RMC, and you'll get that from salvaging. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. And then you can open up the back, which is just like the Cutlass Black. This is really a two-man ship, although you can use it on your own. Ideally, what will happen is one person sits in the back, one person sits at the front. You're salvaging a ship. Every time the hopper fills up, they clear out the box. Otherwise, you have to manually come and do it. So you have to salvage, go in the back, clear it out, come back, salvage. It takes a lot longer. So you can crew people on your ship. You can share the profits with them. That's what a lot of people do. And you want to start in the co-op gameplay loop. You've got that ability now. But yep, that's us. We're going to power this up. This is our own ship. It's got that new ship smell. We love that.
You are clear to launch.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. We got our new ship. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's got a new paint job. And it looks amazing. There you go. There's the back opening up. You can store cargo in there. I love the look of this. I love the feel of it. I think it's an incredible ship. Alright, we're going to stick on our cruise control. We're going to head up. And we're going to set back to New Babbage. So using the map. We're going to set our location to New Babbage. We can't get there at the moment, but we'll do that in a minute. And then for the next video, well, we'll be back on New Babbage. Well, we'll be back in Microtech. And we'll start some salvaging missions. So thank you very much for joining me. I know this has been a long video, longest one we've done. But ladies and gentlemen, we got there. We did it. We are now a hero. I'll see you in the next video.